Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to draft a basic skirt block. And to do so, the first thing you need to do is go ahead to draw out your starting line, after which you go ahead to input a vertical line. So I'll go ahead to mark my waist to hip, which is 7 inches, and my skirt length, which is 21 inches. And after that, I'll go ahead to draw a line across each point. Then I'll label this part the waist, I'll label this part the hip, and here the hem line. Now after that, the next thing I'm going to do is you're going to go ahead to divide the bust span by 2. So my bust span of 6 inches divided by 2, which is 3 inches, and I'll go ahead to input the figure on my waistline and also on the hip line, after which I'll connect to form a straight line like this. Then on this hip line, I'll go up by 2 inches, and on the waistline, I'll go ahead to mark half an inch on both sides. So this will be for the dart intake. Then I'll connect it back to meet this point. So after that, the next thing to do is to go ahead to put in our horizontal measurements. So on the waistline, I went ahead to mark my waist measurement divided by 4, and on the hip line, I marked my hip measurement divided by 4. So on this waistline, you go ahead to replace the dart intake we took, which is 1 inches. Then after that, you come to the hip line and measure what you have and place the same measurement on the hem line. Then after that, you go ahead to connect all points together. After connecting all points together, you come to the front side and go up by half an inch. Then on the center front, you are going to come down by half an inch. After that, you go ahead to connect just as you see me doing. So while connecting this front one, you go ahead to close up the dart intake so that it's going to give you the perfect curve. So when you open it up, you have something like this. Then I'll go ahead to shape this part here. So guys, basically this is all about the drafting of the front block. Now I'll label this the front, then I'll go ahead to cut out my pattern. To the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. So after the cutout, you have something like this. Now let's move to the back piece. For the back piece, you go ahead to measure 2 inches from the center of the paper, just as you see me doing. And after marking the 2 inches, I'll go ahead to pin my front pattern on it like so. So now I'll extend this my hip line to the back piece, and I'll also extend the hem line like this. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is you come to this part here to the side and go ahead to extend this waistline. So on this part here where we went up by half an inch on the front, you go ahead to extend the line for the back waistline. So now from the center back, you go ahead to mark 1 inch, which is going to serve as the zipper allowance. So I'll do just that. I'll measure 1 inch all through to the length of my skirt, then connect it to form a straight line. After which I'll label this part the zipper allowance. Now the next thing I'm going to do is for the slit at the back, I went ahead to mark 7 inches from my hem line upwards. So I marked 7 inches upward and I'm going to extend the line like this. So this is where my slit is going to be starting from. Now from the zipper allowance, I'll go ahead to mark 1 inch, which is going to be for the slit. Now for this slit measurement, you can decide to use 1 inch or 1.5 or 2 inches depending on how wide you want your slit to be. So now on the waistline, I'll go in by half an inch. Then from that half an inch, I'll go ahead to mark 1 inch again, which is going to be for the zipper allowance. Now the essence of this is for the zipper bulginess at the waistline. After that, I'll go ahead to link it back to the hip line just as you see me doing. So this shaded part is where I'm going to cut off. Now I'll go ahead to cut out my pattern.
It's like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
So guys, after the cutout, this is what we have. Now I'll label this part the back, and this is it about the front piece and the back piece. Now on this back pattern, we are going to come down from the center back by half an inch. Don't forget we added half an inch to the side of our front piece, which is there. So now to get the actual measurement of our skirt length, you go ahead to come down by half an inch on the center back, then link it back to the back side like so, after which you go ahead to cut it out. Now if we place the front piece and the back piece together, it's going to give us the actual length of our skirt. Now this is it about a basic block skirt. So this is about the basic block skirt. Now you can decide to alter this or basic skirt to different style of your choice. You can decide to alter it to a pencil skirt. Now to alter this or basic skirt to a pencil skirt, all you just have to do is come to the hem line and go in by 1.5 or 2 inches depending on how pencil you want your pattern to be. Then go ahead to link it back to the hip like this. So this will give you a pencil skirt. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in my next video.